We just found one of the coolest things ever on Craigslist for free.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
So you guys want to see how stupid I am? I was just reaching for my phone charger, which was like stuck underneath the seat. It has one of those spiral cords, like one of those old school telephone cords, and it was stuck. So instead of trying to figure out why it's stuck, I'm like, oh, just pull harder. And it stretches the cord out to the point where whatever this adapter was stuck on, you know, releases, and that slingshots and hits me right in the nose. Right there. So now I'm gonna get like a little scab on my nose, which is always fun. I think I'm probably the only person in the history of the world to hit themselves in the nose with their phone cord charger. So that's the bad news. The good news is that I get to go to the pet store right now because Owen is out of cat food. And I'm going to get him food because I am a loving, caring, responsible pet owner. And also because my wife is making me, so. You know what the funny thing about bad news is? It's never as bad. The bad news is never as bad as knowing that there's bad news. So like if you get a text message that says, hey, we need to talk. Call me tonight. I've got bad news. The feeling of knowing that something bad happened and not knowing what it is just sits with you and you're just not right until you find out what happened. Like that's the worst part of bad news. And then when you get on the phone with them and they're like, oh, I'm so glad you called, I've got bad news. I'm moving out of my apartment this weekend and my landlord's not gonna give me back my full deposit. Or they're like, I'm so glad you called, I got bad news. Remember my high school assistant drill team coach? Yeah, her kids might have lice. And then you realize that the bad news really wasn't even bad news and you felt more bad about thinking there was bad news than the actual bad news. That's the cool thing about bad news. So I always try to use that in my back pocket. So if I ever call someone and they don't answer, I leave a message. I'll just say, hey, give me a call. We need to talk. I've got bad news. And then you hang up, and then when they call back, you just don't answer for a few days. Seafood, hairball control, adult 1 to 6. How many people know how old their cat is, really? Minced turkey, gourmet minced turkey, that's what I'm supposed to get. Turkey entree? What does that mean? Do I gotta get him like an appetizer first? We just found one of the coolest things ever on Craigslist for free. I mean, I found some pretty cool things, but this is pretty sweet. We found, I'm gonna show you. Can't really, not much to see there until I get it set up, but we found some wooden ramps for free. I did, I guess. I don't want to give my kids credit because it was all me. I found some wooden ramps for free. I got these two right here. These are some of the smaller ones, and then there's two bigger ones. So we're gonna take them around the park and get them set up and check them out. But I'm pretty excited because it kind of makes me want to get a bike again. I mean, I've been wanting to get a bike again, but now I'm really excited to get a little BMX bike to start jumping with the kids. Here's the new ramps. Lillian's gonna hit up here for the first time and see how she does. Oh, you jumped all the way over it. She's nervous to scoot it back too much, but I think we could scoot it back a little bit. A little bit more. This should be good. Okay. Jumped over it again. Okay, she cleared the whole ramp, but she doesn't want me to scoot it back anymore, so we'll let her get comfortable with this before we scoot it back some more. But I think she could jump way further than that. She could do way further. Oh my goodness, Lillian. Yeah, well, you jumped over the whole thing. Like, I'd say from takeoff, from right here, I'd say you're probably jumping about 7 feet.
7 feet in the air?
Yeah. Huh?
Can I see?
I could lay down right here and you would jump over me, like if I laid down this way. We're gonna scoot it back here a little bit more. There we go. Okay, make sure you go fast this time. Look at that cat, it's like clawing at the tree. That's a creepy looking cat.
This is, I think, my back wheel right here. And that's my front wheel mark, so like over here. This is like as long as I jump.
Yep, okay, go Mason.
That said I jumped longer than him. Like I jumped longer than him.
And these are their small ramps. We've even got bigger ones than that. Nice job, Mason. Brilliant. 2-5. Killed it out there.
I don't even remember being in the air.
How do you feel? Like you look pretty comfortable on your bike. What do you think?
Yeah, except that one time when you didn't video, I landed and I went really fast and far, and then I kind of hurt my neck when I landed.
You hurt your neck?
And my head.
Yeah. You seem really comfortable. Like your position's really good. Your balance. Your knees are bent. You ready to go, Mason?
Owen, are you enjoying your entree?